It's been a rough week to be a Blizzard fan, let's be real, and no funny joke this time with Nova, but she was cuddling with me under the blanket, and I thought it was kind of cute. So let's go hang out with Nova. That's right, Nova's purring up a storm, being an awesome, cute little kitty. And to those that want no Nova intros, well, you can always skip a little bit ahead. Nova, thank you for just being nice, being kind, and man, let's hope that everyone can be nice and kind. Anyways, let's get into this week in Hearthstone.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, and welcome to This Week in Hearthstone, the 49th edition, almost 50, of our weekly news recap series where we take a look at the news and events in the Hearthstone world in the past week. And well, some dark and really ugly news, but we're not going to go over that again today. We've already talked about it. Other news sources have been talking about all this stuff, so if you want to check it out, check out those sites. But today I wanted to go over these stories. So our first top story is, will there be a reveal stream? What's going to happen today? What's going on and all of that. Second story is we have a couple of cards to go over. There are a couple of cards, so we'll mix in a card review into This Week in Hearthstone to spice things up. We got a couple to go over, so that should be pretty fun, as well as the Talk of the Tavern segment where we highlight a Hearthstone content creator I think you should check out, as well as the Mailbag segment where I answer your questions. So first, what's going to happen today? What is going to happen? Is there going to be a reveal stream? So if we go onto the Play Hearthstone site, Play Hearthstone, the card site, right now, or at least as I'm recording this, it's showing at 10 a.m. that today, 10 a.m. So as this goes live, it should be like 4 or 5 hours from now. That on Play Hearthstone, if you click this link, I believe it goes to the Twitch site, where normally you would have your reveal stream. And a lot of speculation. Ben Hearthstone tweeted out, is there going to be a reveal stream or anything? It's been complete silence from Blizzard since the recent lawsuit has come out. And I don't have the answers. I don't know. But my best guess is there won't be a stream. I think what will happen is that there'll just be a card dump on the site. If there is a stream, I feel like it needs to be pre-recorded with like no chat, because let's be real, it's going to be a complete and utter gong show. It's going to be not good. It'll be really toxic, because and also, like, are the presenters, the Team Hearthstone people, expected to make comments about this situation on behalf of Blizzard? It'd be unfair to the people presenting. It'd be unfair to the people trying to moderate the chat. It would just be a complete and utter fiasco. So I would think we're probably not getting a reveal stream, that we're just going to get a card dump, and that really does suck. Like, the whole hype of this expansion has just gone downhill, but there's just, you know, more important things to take care of and all of that, and whatever they decide to do, I wish them luck. It's not going to be fun regardless. But yeah, hopefully we'll, you know, maybe they'll make an announcement shortly after this video comes out as to what's going to happen. But regardless, whenever the cards do come out, whether it's through a reveal stream or a card dump, we will review them all on the channel. We will cover them all. But yeah, it's an all-around terrible situation that I really don't blame the Hearthstone team at all for. I've reached out to a few of the devs to give them well wishes. You know, they're aware of what's going on. It sucks, but there's not much they can do about it. And yeah, let's just hope things will return to normal sooner than later, and that, you know, things will be righted. That's the most important part. So we had a couple of cards revealed, and well, let's review them as standard and wild. First, we have a new rogue card, Contract Killing. It's a 3-mana spell. Draw a Death Rattle card that costs 4 or less, and then you trigger its Death Rattle immediately. This isn't a combo card either. Just straight up play it, draw the card, and you effectively can net 1 mana, at least on the effect. You don't get the body unless it gets a body. So you have like Infiltrator Lillian. It's probably the best target to go for in standard right now. You also have like Nerubian Egg, cards like that. But of course, there might be more cards revealed later today that make this card even better. But yeah, as it stands, it's a tutor that can kind of cheat some mana. Put that Death Rattle in your hand that you can play on 4, right? You play this on 3, you get the Death Rattle of like a 4-drop, a 2-drop, whatever, and then you can play the 4-drop. Like right now, there's not a lot of Death Rattle rogue stuff going on, but with the new weapon, and obviously there's going to be some more support for it, it might work out, and this card might be a big part of it. So I'll give it a 10 out of 3. This Death Rattle stuff looks potentially powerful. You can even just put tickets into your deck. That's not a horrible strategy at all. And wild, it feels like every rogue card is being made for Dane right now, and that's great because this goes really well with the like Kobold Illusionist, the 4-mana 3/3. You play that as like your only death rattle card, only 4-drop death rattle card, and then you can get that 1/1 out right away, and then you can cheat out potentially something big from in your hand, and that can be very powerful. You have a lot better death rattles to go around in Wild, and Death Rattle Big Rogue is not exactly a top tier deck, and I don't know if a card like this will really elevate it to that level, but there's a possibility. So you know what? I'm going to be a generous guy today and give this card a 3 in both Standard and Wild for its possibilities, and I'm sure Dane will rock the hell out of this card. And the other card is the Demon Hunter Questline. The Demon Hunter Questline was revealed by Tice in his reveal video this morning, with the final showdown. This is the first time we've ever had a quest in Demon Hunter, and the quest line is draw 4 cards in 1 turn. So you have to draw 4 in 1 turn. The reward is they're discounted by 1. So you get a force in effect. So you skull and draw 1 card, you get a complete discount in your hand. Your next part of the quest line is you have to draw 5 cards in 1 turn. The reward, same reward, the cost of those cards are reduced by 1. So that's a skull and like a spectral sight, or that's a lot of cards in 1 turn. You have to draw 5 in 1 turn. And then again, the third part is draw 5 cards in 1 turn. Your reward is Demon Slayer Kurtrus, and that's a 5-mana 7/7 that for the rest of your game, or the game, cards you draw cost 2 less. So for this to work, you have to draw 14 cards, 14 of those in 1 turn, and then your bonus is you get more discounts on the cards you draw for the rest of the game. This seems really kind of bad. Awkward, hard to complete. Like you have to draw so many cards, and then your reward is that you get to discount more later. So maybe an OTK Demon Hunter, which draws a lot, wants to use this, but how often you draw 4 or 5 a turn? It's not that easy to do. It's easy to draw like 3 with Skull, right? But you got to chain it into multiple stuff, maybe like acrobatics or whatever. But overall, it just seems like a lot of work for more discounts that you probably don't need. Like unless there's something I'm not thinking of where this is relevant, I just feel like this is maybe a tech option in OTK Demon Hunter, something like that. But like a mid-range deck is not going to draw this ridiculously much. Like you have to draw a lot of cards in 1 turn. It's not overall, right? In 1 turn. So I don't see this seeing play. I don't really get what it's doing. And I thought it would be like an outcast. I thought it'd be like a passive outcast effect or something like that. This just feels weird. Just like constant Emperor Thorson effects, discounts. I just don't know. The effect is powerful, but to get there, and then you need to draw more after you've already drawn 14 cards minimum in the game. It seems kind of insane. So I'm gonna give this a 2 in Standard, a 2 in Wild. I just don't get it. Yeah, maybe there's some more stuff coming up that'll make more sense of it later. Next segment is the Talk of the Tavern segment, where we highlight a content creator that I feel you guys should check out. And this week we're going to highlight the Housewife. Housewife has been a good friend of mine for quite some time. Loves to show up in my chat very late in the stream. She's over, I believe, in Italy, Europe. So she shows up really late because it's early in the morning for her. Always to wish me good morning. It's always very nice. But yeah, she's an awesome streamer. She has a Twitch, a YouTube. I'll link them all below. She does everything. She streams Standard. I've seen her stream Wild. I've seen her stream Battlegrounds, Arena, you name it. She plays it. She does it very well. Very entertaining stream. Very enjoyable person. And I highly recommend you check her stream out. It's a really good time. And yeah, help try get her YouTube subs up as well. It's always hard to get started there, so I would appreciate that as well. And lastly, we have the mailbag segment where I answer your questions. Again, if you want to ask me a question, leave a comment in the comments below with mailbag in the comments. So first, Magma Rager, who's sadly no longer part of Standard, asks, what's the best emote in Hearthstone? Choosing from any portrait from any game mode. For me, it's got to be Magnes by my beard, because as someone who loves to be a whale, loves to basically just be completely blatant about it, the fact that he's actively telling you need to buy him to activate his beard, and as a beardy man, I can appreciate that, and I just think it's flavorful, and I love Magnes, a pretty sweet portrait. We got Gregory Newland asking, do you play anything besides Hearthstone? Get asked this a lot. We answered a lot, but I might as well add what I've been playing right now. Last I said it was Mario Golf. I've been playing Zelda Skyward Sword HD. It's the only console Zelda I had never played because the motion controls really turn me off. I've been playing it. It's really sweet now that I don't have to play the motion controls. It's really fun. It's no Breath of the Wild, but I've been really enjoying it and will continue to play it on my Switch. Georgis Triadis asks how many subscribers you have to get to shave the beard as a challenge. To say, oh my, shave the beard. You know what? If we ever hit 100,000 subscribers, if we ever get that play button, I'll shave the beard. So hit the sub button if you haven't. We get to 100K, maybe I'll shave the beard. I'll shave it. I'll do it for that. Don't Blink forgot to put the mailbag in there and said remove the intros. You want me to remove Nova? How about I remove you from my chat or my comments? How about that? But if you don't like the Nova intros, if you're not a cat guy, just skip it. I put timestamps. Just skip it. It's not that big a deal. Lastly, Adam asks, is Nova a salty kitty? You know what? Ever since we got rid of our little roommate, the other cat, not so much. But if I deny her food, if I deny this little girl some food or some attention sometimes, she can get a little bit salty. But overall, she kind of puts up with my garbage, and I'm very thankful for that. So there you go. That's this week at Hearthstone. Hopefully things turn around. Hopefully the card reveal or whatever happens is awesome. And this expansion, we get to enjoy it and everything else gets to go back to normal. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe and have a great day. Stay salty, my friends. Right, Nova? Yeah, we'll see you guys later.